Cystic fibrosis is a condition in which thick, sticky mucus builds up in the body's tubes and passageways. The mucus causes problems in the lungs, pancreas, digestive system, liver, and sweat glands. Cystic fibrosis is a common genetic condition. This means it is caused by changes in a person's genes. Cystic fibrosis can affect the liver. The liver is a large organ found at the top of the tummy on the right side. People with cystic fibrosis have a gene which means they can't move salt and water between their cells properly. This causes fluids in the body to become thicker. Cystic fibrosis can affect bile. This is a fluid made by the liver. The bile becomes thicker than normal and blocks the bile ducts. This can cause damage and scarring to the tissues around them. In some children and young people, the damage spreads throughout the liver as healthy cells are replaced with scar tissue. If cystic fibrosis affects the liver, it is called cystic fibrosis-related liver disease. Around 40 out of 100 people with cystic fibrosis have changes involving their liver. These changes are often mild. Around 5 to 10 out of 100 children with cystic fibrosis develop liver problems that have an impact on their health. Cystic fibrosis-related liver disease usually develops in the first 10 years of life. We do not know who will be affected. There are no tests that can tell us who will get cystic fibrosis-related liver disease. It is also hard to catch early because there are often no signs or symptoms. This is why regular checkups are so important. Tests used by the medical team to check the liver may include physical examination, liver blood tests, ultrasound scans, and liver biopsy. If your child is diagnosed with cystic fibrosis-related liver disease, they will have regular liver checkups. This will help the medical team monitor the liver over time and start treatment if needed. Tests used to monitor the liver may include physical examination and liver blood tests, abdominal ultrasound scans, liver stiffness measurements, endoscopy, and MRI or MRCP scans. You may not notice the early signs of cystic fibrosis-related liver disease. This is because your child may show no symptoms. In most children, symptoms are mild and no treatment is needed. If symptoms do occur, the severity can vary a lot from child to child. Symptoms may include an enlarged liver, an enlarged spleen, an overactive spleen, malnutrition, faltering growth, jaundice, and gallstones. In a small number of children and young people, damage to the liver becomes worse over time. This causes the liver to become stiff and scarred. It can lead to severe scarring known as cirrhosis. The effects of severe scarring of the liver are portal hypertension, fluid in the tummy, also known as ascites, fluid in other parts of the body, also known as edema, and liver failure. There is no cure for cystic fibrosis-related liver disease. However, dietary support, medicines, and other treatments may help slow down the disease. They may also reduce the symptoms and complications. Treatments will differ from child to child and will depend on the severity of the symptoms. Support services for parents, families and children are available from Children's Liver Disease Foundation. Contact us by calling 0121 212 3839 or email families@childliverdisease.org.